Hey everyone, welcome back to Success Book Briefs, where we explore the big ideas that shape our lives. You know, the kind of stuff that makes you think, wow, I never thought of it that way before. Today, we're diving into a question that's both intriguing and a little unsettling. Why do intelligent people scare society? I mean, shouldn't we celebrate those who can think critically and push the boundaries of knowledge? Well, as we'll discover through the philosophical lens of Arthur Schopenhauer, a brilliant but often misunderstood 19th century thinker, intelligence can be a double-edged sword. It can illuminate the world around us, but also cast a long, lonely shadow. Let's see why. Here's the thing about society, it loves conformity. Think about it, we crave predictability. We find comfort in shared beliefs, common behaviors, a collective sense of this is how things are. It makes us feel safe, connected, part of something larger than ourselves. But then comes along the highly intelligent person, and suddenly those comfortable assumptions are thrown into question. See, intelligent minds aren't satisfied with the easy answers, the well-worn paths. They have this innate drive to dissect, to analyze, to understand the why behind everything. They challenge the status quo, not to be disruptive, but because their minds simply can't help but probe, explore, and seek deeper truths. Imagine a herd of sheep, all peacefully grazing in the same direction. Now imagine one sheep starts looking up at the sky, questioning why the sun rises and sets, wondering about the vastness of the universe. That sheep is going to make the other sheep uncomfortable because its curiosity disrupts the peaceful, if somewhat mindless, status quo. And that's what intelligent people do. They make us question our assumptions, our beliefs, even our own intelligence. And that can be a very unsettling experience for those who prefer the comfort of conformity. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and felt like you were speaking two different languages? That's often the case when highly intelligent individuals try to communicate their thoughts and ideas. It's not that they're trying to be difficult or elitist, but their minds operate on a different wavelength. They see connections others miss, grasp complex concepts quickly, and think in terms of abstractions and possibilities. They're fascinated by the intricacies of the universe, the mysteries of the human mind, the big questions that most people shy away from. So while others might be discussing the latest gossip or sports scores, the intelligent person is pondering the nature of consciousness or the implications of quantum physics. They're thinking about the meaning of life while everyone else is just living it. This gap in awareness can lead to misunderstandings, awkward silences, and a feeling that they just don't quite fit in. It's like they're playing a different game by different rules, and that can be both isolating and intimidating to those around them. Now, here's the truly unsettling part. An intelligent person doesn't even need to say a word to make others feel inadequate. Just their presence, their way of observing, their quiet contemplation can be enough to expose the shallowness of a conversation or the lack of depth in a room. It's like they're holding up a mirror to our own intellectual insecurities, forcing us to confront our own limitations. And let's be honest, no one enjoys feeling intellectually inferior. It triggers our defense mechanisms. Instead of admiring their intellectual prowess, we might feel the urge to belittle them, dismiss their ideas, or even attack their character. It's a way of protecting our own egos, of leveling the playing field by bringing the intelligent person down to our perceived level. Remember, as Schopenhauer wisely observed, all truth passes through three stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as being self-evident. So the next time you encounter someone who challenges your thinking, ask yourself, are you threatened by their intelligence or are you ready to learn from it? Society, my friends, is obsessed with validation. We crave likes on social media, seek approval from authority figures, and chase after status symbols like they're going out of style. We're conditioned to believe that our worth is measured by external factors, by how much others admire us. But here's the thing about truly intelligent people. They don't play that game. Their validation comes from within, from the pursuit of knowledge, the satisfaction of understanding, the quiet joy of intellectual exploration. They're not driven by the need to impress, to conform, or to accumulate social currency. This indifference to social norms and expectations can be deeply unsettling to those who thrive on such things. It challenges the very foundation of social hierarchies, where popularity often trumps substance, and where fitting in is valued more than thinking for oneself. And that, my friends, is a threat to the status quo. It suggests that there's a different way of living, one that prioritizes intellectual integrity over social approval, and that's a scary thought for those who cling to the familiar structures of power and acceptance. You know what's harder than controlling a hurricane? Trying to control someone who sees through deception, who questions everything, and who thinks for themselves. That's a formidable task, and it's why intelligent people can be perceived as dangerous, especially by those in positions of authority. Think about it. Propaganda thrives on blind acceptance. Marketing relies on emotional manipulation. Political agendas require a population that doesn't ask too many questions, but an intelligent person sees through those tactics. They can spot logical fallacies, identify biases, and deconstruct arguments with surgical precision. They're not easily swayed by emotional appeals or empty promises. They demand evidence, logic, and reason. And in a world where control is often maintained through misinformation and manipulation, that kind of independent thinking is a serious threat. It undermines the very foundation of systems that rely on unquestioning obedience. It empowers individuals to think critically and challenge the status quo. And that can be a very dangerous thing for those who benefit from maintaining the existing power dynamics. Look, being an intelligent person in a world that often misunderstands and even fears intelligence isn't easy. It can be lonely, frustrating, and at times downright disheartening. But let me tell you this: never underestimate the power of an awakened mind. True intelligence isn't about seeking approval or fitting in. It's about embracing your uniqueness, your ability to think critically, to question, to explore the world with insatiable curiosity. It's about using your intelligence to make the world a more thoughtful, compassionate, and just place. So tell me, have you ever felt like an outsider because of your intelligence? Share your experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more mind-expanding ideas. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep shining your bright light on the world.